repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's Comfort Company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651, 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And good evening. It's time for Battlin' Billy Football. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you tonight on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. We've made the trip all the way to San Angelo, Texas, at San Angelo Stadium. A revised schedule for the Battlin' Billies. We're here tonight to take on the Monahans Lobos. Beautiful stadium, nice drive up here, very hot, and a new adventure for us, Tim. We're actually going to be seen and heard.
Yeah, on the air. And I'm telling you, I'm worried about this because, COVID really, I packed the pounds on, about 15. And then they say, they say that the camera adds another 15 pounds. So I don't know. I may be taking the entire screen up. Who knows?
Well, Billies.live can probably change the angle just a little bit and make that work out. Hey, we are grateful to be here tonight to play some football. It has been a long and arduous 6 months. To get to this point for all athletics in the state of Texas. It's affected us all through the spring, unable to play. There were lots of question marks about what was going to happen this fall, and the UIL came up with a plan and a system. 4A and under are able to begin play. We've got volleyball going. We've got cross-country set up this weekend. Tennis is underway, and football season in the state of Texas kicks off tonight.
And we're very fortunate to be kicking it off. And I think you've got to get the UIL a lot of credit. They really were disappointed last year when they had to stop everything in the spring. Losing the state basketball tournament was big, and I think that was they could see what it was doing to kids, major disappointment, especially for seniors. So I think that they've done an outstanding job taking time, and to make the decision. But what it comes down to is coaches and the players and the parents doing the right thing, making sure that you're social distancing and wearing that mask. And so I know Coach Moffitt and his group has done an outstanding job with the social distancing, keeping the mask on, and we've been fortunate. Let's keep our fingers crossed because football's back. We're excited.
You're exactly right. It started with strength and conditioning programs throughout the summer. It was kind of a trial and error for the UIL to see how that would go. How would coaches handle those things? They did an excellent job, put us in this position to be able to play sports, and I think you said it right. They took their time. They made the right decision to get kids back in play. And, how long did we hold our breath in the spring just hoping that we would be able to get back on the court or the course or on the track? And here we are, finally getting things rolling. And football tonight, the Billies will be taking on the Monahans Lobos. And you can listen to us on TexasRadio.net. You can now watch us on Billies.live. I'll be broadcasting 6 games throughout the season starting tonight. We'll be broadcasting the home game next week against Gerald live at Fredericksburg Stadium.
We're also on KNAF 910.
Yep, simulcast on that station as well. So 3 for 1. How can you beat that?
Yeah.
We're glad you could join us tonight. We'll be back in just a moment to talk a little bit about the preseason, what things look like for the Billies, this new opponent, the Monahans Lobos, starters for tonight and expectations. The Monahans Lobos are just about to come out of the tunnel, and the Billies are making their way out of the locker room. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Big Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. The Battlin' Billies getting ready to kick off this fall campaign in 2020, taking on the Monahans Lobos. Fredericksburg getting set to come through the tunnel. Coach Lance Moffitt is ready to go and coming off a 6-5 season last year with kind of a heartbreaker of a loss to El Campo in the first round of the playoffs, and ready to make amends.
Yeah, and you know, Randall, I think one of the things that that helped Fredericksburg, and it kind of catapulted them to such a good district record last year, was their preseason games. You know, mainly against 5A teams, bigger teams, faster teams, and I think that got us ready. It's going to be interesting because now those 5 and 6A teams who we cannot play in the preseason, you know, their schedule is pushed back a couple weeks. So, you know, now we're having to play 4A teams. It'll be interesting to see, you know, how we respond there.
Yeah, everyone having to scramble with schedules due to UIL and COVID, so the Billies put Monahans on the schedule and find a neutral site to play. Next week we'll be playing Gerald, so we'll miss Kerrville-Tivy,
right,
who we've had on the schedule the last couple of years. Was always a very good game and helped us prepare. You know, you and I do that a lot in our programs. We try to play those 5As and 6As and get our kids ready for district competition.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to be the best, you've got to play the best, and then you got to beat the best. So, you know, it's going to be a little different, but it's always nice to play somebody different. And I tell you what a beautiful stadium we have here. It's incredible.
Older stadium that they've looks like pretty new turf. This stadium's been here many years. It houses San Angelo Central Bobcats and the Lakeview
right.
Chiefs both play here. This is their home stadium as both teams have made their way out onto the field. Well, the Billies, how they picked in district this year, Tim?
Well, the Billies are picked 4th this year, and I tell you what, it's a pretty good spot because you've got two powerhouse teams. You've got Lampasas, who got to the finals last year, and they've got quarterback a good old Ace, you know, at the helm, and Ace Whitehead. So they're picked number 1, and then all of a sudden you get Austin LBJ, who comes back. They come down from the 5A ranks, and they have got some athleticism, some speed, and so they're ranked number 2. Then you have Canyon Lake, who's just, you know, they run that slot T, and it's just methodical. And then Fredericksburg's picked 4th, and then Burnett and Taylor. But I'm telling you, do not fall asleep on these Billies.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're going to be better than advertised if you read Texas Football Magazine. Monahans Lobos picked 5th in their district. They were D2?
D2. Well, you know, you talk about another powerhouse. You know, they've got to deal with Midland Greenwood, who got beat in the finals. So, you know, and they're in there with Pecos, Sweetwater, and Snyder. So, it's going to be a new look here for the Billies. they're going to run the same stuff, but with new people.
Exactly.
Because they had a lot of seniors. They've got 4 people back on offense and 4 starters back on defense. So, you lose 7 on both sides of the ball, it can be difficult. But I tell you what, talking with Coach Moffitt, he's really excited about the young guys that got coming up.
And it looks like the Billies will receive to start the ball game as out there team captain Cole Emmel. We'll take a moment here right quick just to go over the starting lineups. We'll start on offense for the Battling Billies. And, some returners in there, a new quarterback at the helm as number 10, Cole Emmel, a junior, steps in at quarterback. Running back Gavin French, the receiving core, Matthew Smith, a sophomore. Trip Dennis, a senior. An old standby name, Judd Beard, is still in there. He is just a junior. Cade Yansky, the other receiver. Up front, you've got Derek Whitworth, a junior. Yordi Hernandez, a junior. Davis Englert, a senior. Colby Wright, who may be the anchor of that line, a senior, and Rusty Price, a junior. Handling the kicking duties tonight will be Rob Zuberbuehler as holder and Aaron Cordero Rojas. How about that defensive side of the ball, Tim?
Well, defensively, the defensive line will be Caleb Alfers, a senior. Defensive tackle, junior Zach Woobolding, who had a very good year as a sophomore. Nose tackle will be Yuri Estrada, just a sophomore. Defensive end, James Sabera. The linebackers are Logan Metzger, Gary Seidenberger, another sophomore, and Gavin French, who had a very good year. The secondary, Javier Rodriguez, Rob Zuberbuehler, Judd Beard, and Cade Yansky.
Short kick. It's going to be picked up at the 12-yard line as we're not messing around. Looks like Javier Rodriguez with a nice return all the way up to midfield. He'll cross the midfield stripe into Lobos territory as that was Javier Rodriguez with a nice return on the short kickoff.
Yeah, nice job there by Rodriguez. He's a running back, so he's used to running with football, and made a nice cut up the field and got the ball into Monahans territory just inside the 50-yard line.
So the Billies will come out on offense, and you've got Cole Emmel at quarterback. In the backfield with him, you've got Trip Dennis and Gavin French. Man goes in motion, a little bit of a high snap handled by Emmel. He's going to keep it. He's got some room on the left side. He's inside the 30, about the 25, where he is run out of bounds and over onto the track. Nice job there by Cole Emmel.
Well, and Emmel showed his athleticism as, had a high snap. He went up and got the ball and made a nice little fake there and ran it right up the middle. Nice job kicking it outside. Good pickup for the Billies.
So the Billies will split 2 out wide to the left. You've got Judd Beard in the slot. Cole Emmel in the shotgun. Gavin French to his right. Emmel looking to pass. Throws over to the far sideline. Caught. Short gain. Breaks a tackle or two. He's up to close to the first down marker. And I believe that was Matthew Smith.
Yeah, he's just a freshman, and they are high on this freshman. Very athletic, good hands. So they're excited to try to get the ball to him this year.
Cade Yansky split out here wide to the right side. One man split wide left. Emmel in the shotgun. A little bit of a high snap. Handles it. Hands off to French. French is inside the 15. He's going to have the first down for the Battling Billies, and that will move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 14.
And a nice run there by French. And that's what he's a bruiser. He's a big, strong kid. Likes going. He's got deceptive speed. If he gets outside, he can take to the house, but he likes contact.
1st down and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line. Clay Feller checks into the game. We got one man split wide to the right, 3 to the left. French in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel kind of surveys the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Throws up the middle. Pass is going to be intercepted in the end zone. Bobbled. He did not hang on to it. Was tipped.
Well, he had a man wide open I don't want to say wide open. Kind of threw that into coverage. It was tipped and then almost intercepted. Billy's fortunate that ball was dropped. It was dropped at the goal line. So incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10.
Fredericksburg will break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. 2 men split right, 2 to the left. French in the backfield with Emmel. Good snap. Handoff goes to Gavin French, breaking tackles. He's inside the 10, into the end zone for the touchdown. Gavin French will put the Billies on the board with 10 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first quarter of play.
Boy, that's a nice job of French. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and bounced off and got a nice block by number 14 for the Billies. That was Javier Rodriguez. So Billies jump on top first.
Cordero Rojas in to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is no good. So Fredericksburg, with 10:17 to go, will have the lead on their opening drive, 6-0. You're listening to Battlin' Billy Football on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battlin' Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battlin' Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial. Hill Country Refrigeration has provided
End-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded by Jamarcus Pickens. Pickens is going to fake the handoff and start over the right side. He'll carry it out to the 30, and that's where the Lobos will set up shop to open.
Hey, Cordero really showed strong leg, kicking it all the way to the end zone. That time, Monahans tried a little trickeration, tried to get the Billies napping as they fake the end around. Do you call it an end around or the over guy over there?
Yep. The spinner play.
Yeah.
What do you used to call that? Bond Heflin, number 5, the quarterback for the Lobos. Davian Saucedo, another player to watch. And movement up front. There are penalty markers down, so we'll see what the call is here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be encroachment against the Billies. Got into the neutral zone and made contact, so that's going to be 5 yards. That Billy defense, somewhat young, got 2 sophomores, Yuri Estrada at the nose tackle and Gary Seidenberger at the middle linebacker. So,
Jaquez and Saucedo in the backfield with Heflin. Heflin takes the snap, hands off to Jaquez. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Little, if any, gain there for the Lobos. It'll be 2nd down and we'll see that no gain. 2nd down and 5.
And there's that sophomore, Gary Seidenberger, number 21 for the Billies with the tackle.
2nd down and 5. Shotgun formation for Heflin. Long snap count. Billies lead 6-0. Quick little out pass to Jaquez, and Jaquez will lose a yard or 2 on the play. Great coverage there by the Billy defense.
Yeah, number 11. Well, I tell you what, Gavin French going to do it on offense and defense.
Javier Rodriguez in there as well.
And French is part of that linebacking crew back from last year.
So shotgun formation again for Bond Heflin. Heflin takes the snap on 3rd down, trying to set up a little screen. Pass is caught by number 14, Leonard Davis, but no gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 6
Yeah,
for the Lobos.
And they tried to run that play to the wrong side. You don't want to run that against Judd Beard. Judd's got so much talent there. He's going to run him down. But nice play there by Beard. No gain on the play, 4th and 6.
Lobos line up like they're going to go for it. Billies have no one back. Now Heflin will take a couple of steps back. Looked like he may just quick kick this out of there, and he does. Wobbly spiral that's going to hit at the 30 and take a Lobos bounce down inside the 20 to the 14-yard line. We'll be right back. You're listening to Battlin' Billy Football on TexasRadio.net and Billies.live.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 0052080.
Has a man open out here at about the 20-yard line. Pass is caught. It will be a 5-6 yard gain there for the Billies. Pass was complete to Trip Dennis, number 17.
Yeah, Dennis did a nice job of going up for that ball as Immel, under pressure, had to get rid of it and threw a little high, but Dennis came down with it and picks up 5 for the Billies.
Dennis, a senior wide receiver, 5'10", 160 pounds. One-man split right, 2 to the left for the Billies. Immel in the shotgun. He's got French in the backfield. Actually, that's Javier Rodriguez. Long pass looking downfield. It is incomplete. Overthrew the intended receiver, Cade Yansky.
And Yansky had probably 2 steps on the guy, and Immel just overthrew him.
Fredericksburg leads 6-0. We're in San Angelo at San Angelo Stadium. Billies versus the Monahans Lobos to open the football season here tonight. 3rd down and 4 for the Billies. Empty backfield, 3-man left, 1-2 to the right. Now Rodriguez comes across. Handoff goes to Rodriguez. He's got some room over there. He'll have the first down, cross the 30, out to the 31-yard line. May give him the 32. We'll see where they spot it. It'll be a first down and move the chains for the Billies, and they're going to set it down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Rodriguez got a nice block there by sophomore receiver Matthew Smith. Helped him pick up the first down.
First down and 10. 3 men split right, 1 to the left. Immel takes the snap, hands off straight up the middle. That is Rodriguez again, and he'll lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11 as that Lobo defense was there to meet him.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Ethan Hinahos for that Monahans defensive line. He got into the backfield. He almost took the handoff, and so Billy's going to lose a yard.
2nd down and 11. 2 men stacked in the backfield. Now they'll split. 1 to the right. Immel takes the snap, a little high, fakes the handoff to French, going to keep it himself. He'll lose another yard. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Battlin' Billies.
Yeah, Randall, I think that high snap really threw off the timing of that play, as that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. You know, we got a little break here. I need to go ahead and wish my sister-in-law a happy belated birthday. I missed it on the 18th. I'm sorry, sis, but it's better you get a shout out on the air and on TV.
Beard goes in motion to the far sideline. Immel looking to pass. Little screen play to Gavin French. He's got some room to work over there on the far sideline. Dives forward, and he will have the first down on that diving effort. Out to the 45. Great job by Gavin French on the far side.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get that, but he just laid out and went airborne and dove and was able to get the first down. Nice job there by French.
So good pass completion there on a little screen on 3rd down and 12. Picks up the first down. Ball at the 45. Fredericksburg, this is their 2nd drive of the ball game. Immel in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion now. Handoff over the right side. It'll be a tough 2-yard gain there for the Billies as Gavin French
Yeah, they're
with
just
the ball
going
again.
they're just going to try to continue to use French up the middle. Maybe get Emmel on the outside, making that read, but it keeps that defensive line honest.
You know, keep watching Judd Beard. We expect the ball to be in his hands quickly, and it has not happened. He is electric when the ball gets to him. Emmel going to set the offense in the shotgun. Got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like French to his left. Fakes the handoff to French. Emmel's going to keep it, kind of a little option. He's going to have the first down into Lobo territory. He'll cross the 45. They'll move the chains and spot the ball just across the 45, shy of the 44. First down and 10.
Yeah, Randall, I think that's one of those RPOs because it looked like as he's going down the line of scrimmage, you know, he had Beard that was in the flats and just was staying there. And Emmel decided to, instead of throw it, go ahead and run it. And he picked up the first down.
4:52 to go in the first quarter. Fredericksburg scored on their opening drive. Point after was no good. They lead 6-0. Emmel on 1st and 10, looking to pass. Going to throw deep, puts the ball up in the air, trying to find Beard. Beard comes back to the ball and catches it at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Fredericksburg. Great job by Judd as shook off double coverage and stepped back to get that ball.
Well, and that ball was underthrown, and Beard did a great job of adjusting to it.
1st and goal from the 5. Handoff going to go to the right side, and it'll be Javier Rodriguez into the end zone for the touchdown as the Billies add on 6 more.
And, great job there by that offensive line. And the line is really the group that I think Coach Moffitt had the most confidence coming into the season because had some guys that had some experience.
Point after attempt by Cordero Rojas. Zuberbuehler to hold. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the left, I believe.
I guarantee it, Randall, he's going to make the next one because he was wide right on the first one. He's wide left on this one. He's going to split the upright. So
Billies lead 12-0. Stay with us. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Emmel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
Cordero Rojas will kick off. It'll be deep, fielded at the 2-yard line, and the little spinner play, they're going to hand off to Jaquez. Jaquez is going to start right. There's a penalty marker comes in as the return man, I believe that was Pickens, Jamarcus Pickens, will wait and see what the flag.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Monahans, maybe a push in the back or a hold. So that's really going to put them in a deep in the hole, as that really should take the ball inside the 20-yard line.
So it is a hold against the Lobos on the return, and they will step that off and put Monahans in a pretty deep hole here to start their second series of the ball game. Fredericksburg leading 12-0, and a very balanced attack thus far with the ball in the air and on the ground.
Yeah, and that's how you're going to be successful. If you can do both things, if you can run the ball and then throw the ball, you're going to be pretty successful.
4 minutes, 13 seconds to play in the first quarter. Billies lead 12-0. Pitch coming this way. Cuts it back upfield. It's going to be a short gain for the Lobos there as the Billy defense steps up. It'll be a 2-yard gain. Looks like 2nd down and 8. Well, they're only going to give him a yard, so 2nd down and 9.
I was going to try to see who made that play, number 27 for the Billies. I was going to say number 27. That's Sabera, but that was last year. I was looking at the wrong one. So actually, that's Davis Ray.
Davis Ray. There still is a Sabera out there. Second down and 9. Long snap count for Heflin. Now he looks like he's going to step to the line, change the play a little bit. 2 seconds to go on the play clock. I don't think he's going to get this one off, and he will run out of time. That'll be a 5-yard mark-off against the Lobos as Heflin tried to make a change at the line of scrimmage and just ran out of time, or did they get the timeout call?
No, they get the timeout, so that's going to save them 5.
We're glad you could join us here tonight on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. We appreciate everyone tuning us in tonight. Tim Kaman with me, Randall King here. We are trying a new one out, doing Billies.live. Glad for that opportunity. We'll be broadcasting 6 games tonight with Billies.live. Games being brought to you in part by 72 Degrees, SI Wealth Management, Arrowhead Bank, Gaddy's Pizza, All Around Irrigation, Value Med, Hill Country Refrigeration, and Texas Hill Country Bank, just to name a few. So Billy's kicking things off tonight. Last year it was a 6-5 campaign, got into the playoffs, got that taste in their mouth. Would sure love to see them make another run. We've adjusted the schedule for all of the UIL COVID planning.
Yes.
And here we are tonight playing a new opponent, the Monahans Lobos, at a neutral site in San Angelo. Back to play, second down and 9 as we come out of the timeout. Heflin in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Billy pressure coming. They're going to have him at the 1. He slips out. Now he's going to find a little room on the side. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage as, almost had a safety there, Coach.
Yeah, it should have been a safety that, Fredericksburg was right there. And I was trying to see who hit him first, and Heflin just all he did was duck under it, and was able to pick up something, get back to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, found a little daylight.
Not the 1, the 11.
Got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm going to say the original line of scrimmage. So third down and 10. 3 men split left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield for the Lobos. Heflin, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's looking to throw again. Has plenty of time. Throws over the middle. The pass is going to be caught, and that is looks like Jamarcus Pickens, and nobody's going to catch him. That is a 90-yard touchdown completion to Jamarcus Pickens right through the middle of the field as there was a lot of ground open there, Tim.
Yeah, and that's that's the one thing that you can't do is you can't give up the big play. As that Billy defense really, and it went, and that's a 6-yard or 6-point turnaround. As Fredericksburg should have tackled him at the 1-yard line with the sack. Heflin avoids the sack, makes it to the next play, and then picks up the touchdown.
So the point after attempt coming by the Lobos as their kicker, number 53, Alonzo Ruiz, in to handle the kicking duties. Good snap. Hold is down. The Billies were there, and he squirted that one through. I don't know how we did not get a hand on that. So with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go, Fredericksburg with the lead, 12-7. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Strayer Dolphers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Dolphers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Dolphers proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerDolphers.com. Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy Sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And we are back to Battling Billy football. Fredericksburg with the lead, 12-7 here late in the first quarter of play. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. The Lobos have it teed up and ready to kick away. Alonzo Ruiz to kick off. Short end-over-end kick going to be fielded at the 25-yard line by the Billies. And a nice, about a 10, 15-yard return there by Matthew Smith.
Yeah, at that time, Randall, the tee, they better come way over here and get it. The tee actually went longer than the football did. The tee's inside the 35, and the ball's at the 37-yard line.
I'm watching the kicker. He's kind of limping coming to the sideline. That might have hurt his toe.
I think he shanked that one.
First down and 10 for the Battling Billies as Cole Emmel brings the troops back out. Two-man split right, one to the left. Going to bring a man in motion coming back. Pitch coming this way to Javier Rodriguez. He's got a little room. He'll have a first down to the 45-yard line. Actually, my bad there. It's not a first down, about a 7-8 yard carry for the Billies.
Yeah, but a nice hard run there by Rodriguez. And once again, line is doing a nice job. Fredericksburg, they're getting 5, 6, 7 yards a pop.
So for a second down for the Battling Billies. And 2 yards to go. Two-man split here to the near side. Now going to send Beard in motion. He's going to get the ball, find a little bit of room over there. He'll have the first down, cuts it back to midfield, coming back this way, and he may be into the end zone. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown as he went to the far sideline, cut it back, and found a seam, a 55-yard touchdown run for Judd Beard, kind of on the jet sweep.
Yeah, and Randall, you touched that earlier. He's the guy they want to get the ball to. Because anytime he catches or he can get the ball, he can take it to the house. And he had the big 40-yard catch that put the Billies into territory deep, and was able to get in the end zone. And there he got with a beautiful run of 55 yards for the touchdown.
So Cordero Rojas into actually. Look like we're going to go for 2. You got Emmel in the shotgun. Brings one man in motion. Cole.
Yeah, Scott. Well,
there's a little family history there.
Scott used to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
And you know what? You bring that up, and I think that's an intangible that is so important at that quarterback position. Is his dad was a quarterback, and his dad was an offensive coordinator. So Cole has really grown up knowing the game. He's got great instincts, and I think that's what. The coaches are so excited about him stepping into the helm this year. They think he's going to do a great job.
I agree, Tim. I think he's got a lot of football knowledge there that has been passed on from his dad, and that will come into play as the season progresses. So a procedure call against Fredericksburg. We'll retry this. Emmel going to hand off. Room down there, going to stretch it out into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That is Cade Yinsky. And with 2:02 to go, Fredericksburg will add to their lead. Stay with us. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
Tox Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Tox Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Tox Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Tox Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come.
And we are back to San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. Fredericksburg leading 20-7 with 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Cordero Rojas with a high end-over-end kick, going to be fielded at the inside the 5. No spinner play this time as the return man brings it right up the hash over there. Penalty marker did come flying in there at the end of that play.
And that was the kicker having to make the tackle, Cordero Rojas. But like you had mentioned, flag on the play.
So the Lobos going to be a holding call against them on this return as well. So they'll mark off yardage on the hold. Fredericksburg, we mentioned earlier, very balanced thus far, passing and running. The ball finally finds Judd Beard, and a 55-yard touchdown run on that last play.
Yeah, we've got 1:52 to go in the first quarter, and we got 27 points. That's a lot of points, Randall, and I don't know, maybe that Monahans defense is taking social distancing to a different level because Fredericksburg's been able to score at will.
We'll be able to work those references in all season, Tim. Billy's lead 27. Heflin, the quarterback, going to hand off over the right side, and that is number 45, Bryson Jaquez, a senior for the Lobos.
And on the play for the Billies, number 27, that's James Sabera, along with Gary Seidenberger.
2nd down and 8, a 2-yard gain there for the Lobos.
I'm telling you, Randall, if there was ever a sport that was made for Gary Seidenberger, it was football. He loves to hit people.
Lives and breathes it. 2nd down and 8. Heflin, the senior quarterback for the Lobos, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Going to throw over here on this far side, trying to find Jamarcus Pickens, who had the 90-yard touchdown catch a few moments ago.
That was Angel Neary on defense there for the Billies. Good coverage. Ball was overthrown.
So 3rd down and 8. Lobos, other than that one big play, have been stifled pretty much, and they found Pickens wide open across the middle, and the kid has speed.
Right, and I think that's probably the Achilles heel for Fredericksburg. I don't think that we have outstanding speed. Got good speed, and we got some good linemen.
3rd down for Heflin. Looking to set up a little screen again, and the pass is caught. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the 1st down marker, so we'll see the official on the far side looks like he spotted him short. The official on this side has him spotted for the 1st down, but he's going to be about a yard and a half shy of that 1st down, so it's going to bring up 4th down. And once again, lined up to go for it, but we would expect Heflin to kind of drop back and quick kick this ball again like he did earlier on their first series, and that's what he'll do.
You got to be careful for the hard count, too.
So he'll punt this one away. A high end-over-end kick. It's going to hit at the 42, take a Lobo bounce down inside the 30 to the 33-yard line, and that's where the Billies will take over possession. So we've got 14 seconds left to play here in the first quarter of play. Glad you're joining us here tonight. Do you have a head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through the X's and O's to set up your offense and defense so you're prepared for the good plays ahead. Call Joseph Financial Partners at 997-4763 or josephfinancialpartners.com. Emmel takes the snap, pass across the middle, intended for Matthew Smith, a little bit low, and he's unable to come up with the play.
Yeah, that time Smith running a little deep slant. He looked like he was open. Ball just underthrown, just a little. But I thought great effort by Smith trying to go to the turf to make that catch. But that's 2nd down and 10 on the incompletion. We got 8 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Fredericksburg comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 men split wide to the right. 2 in the backfield with Emmel. Now they'll split. Emmel fakes the handoff to French. Gets a good block by French as he tries to get the ball away. looking for Judd Beard, and the pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, Judd just went to the middle of the field, curled back towards him, and I think Emmel thought he was going to cut outside, and Beard cut inside, and so the ball was thrown behind Judd Beard, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Boy, good job there by French protecting his blind side, because French picked a defender up right before Emmel released that ball. 3rd down and 10. This play will end the first quarter. Emmel going to look downfield, throws, pass is incomplete, intended for Beard, almost intercepted right at midfield.
Boy, and Beard takes a shot, and he gets up. And I'm going to tell you, that's another characteristic of that Beard family. They are tough.
That's going to end the first quarter of play. Fredericksburg with the lead, 20-7. Stay with us on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. We'll be back for the second quarter right after this.
Canop Healthcare in Fredericksburg, established in 1965, offers the Texas Hill Country assisted living, long-term care, and physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Canop Healthcare is family-owned and operated with skilled nurses in every department. Plus, they offer the Hill Country memory care. Find them at canophealthcare.com or call 830-997-3704.
This broadcast is copyrighted by Billies.live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the consent of Billies.live is prohibited.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Zuber-Buehler's punt going to be fielded by number 21, Tanner Jones. And Jones with about a 10 to 12-yard return out to his 45-yard line. And maybe the best field position the Lobos have had thus far tonight.
Yeah, we'll see, because they've been deep into their own territory. So we'll see what a little room does. You still got to make sure that you contain the outside. They've got some receivers that have some speed.
So we open the second quarter of play. The Lobos will have the ball. Fredericksburg leading 20-7 here from San Angelo Stadium. The senior quarterback for the Lobos, Bond Heflin, in the shotgun formation. 3 men to the right, 1 to the left. Going to hand off, and the Billies will be there to greet him in the backfield with a 3-yard loss as number 45, Bryson Jaquez, the ball carrier, loss of 3.
Yeah, and Randall, that makes it easy. We had number 20, 21, and 22 in on the play for Fredericksburg. That's easy. That's Annabelle Hymas, Gary Seidenberger, and Austin Simpson. Nice defensive stand there getting into the backfield.
Who was handing out those jerseys? Second down and 13. Heflin in the shotgun. Second quarter action here from San Angelo Stadium. Looking to pass, throws, has a man open in the flats at the 50. He's going to have the first down inside Billy territory before French can pull him down. The 30, we'll see where they spot. It looked like the 35.
Yeah, and that looked like that maybe there was some miscoverage there. He was wide open there in the flats.
So they're going to say his knee was down at the 38. Going into the shotgun, wishbone formation, handoff over the right side as number 24, Davian Saucedo, one of the players to watch, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine.
And that was actually a nice play by the Lobos, is tried to run a little misdirection.
Wishbone again, and going to hand off to Pickens. Pickens will be right at the first down marker. That was a second down and 1.
They're going to give him the first down.
So first down, wishbone offense. Boy, you hadn't seen that one in a while. Now back in the shotgun after 2 plays in the wishbone. Heflin Claps asking for the ball. Little pressure coming from the backside. Throws, and the pass is going to be complete to Iran Hernandez.
Only a 3-yard gain as Javier Rodriguez was coming in hard, made the tackle. 2nd down and 7.
Wishbone again, quarterback under center, going to pitch to the deep back, and number 24, Davian Saucedo, will carry the ball. He'll break the line of scrimmage and add a yard or two. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, he was able to pick up 2 or 3 yards, but he was hit in the backfield by Caleb Alfers for the Billies, but he was able to spin and get away from that and pick up. They're going to give him 3 more, so it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
So probably the best sustained drive we've seen from the Lobos this evening as they started with good field position. Heflin in the shotgun. He's got Jaquez in the backfield. Movement by the Billies over on the left side. Wait, we'll see what the penalty is called, if he was pulled off sides or not.
It looked like the right tackle had moved just enough to get our defensive end to come across, but we'll see what's going to what the officials are going to do.
And we'll wait the call here.
They're going to call it on the Billies, so that's going to give a 1st down to Monahans.
Offsides on Fredericksburg, and that will put Monahans.
They've looked like a whole new offense ever since they got better field position.
Yep. Quarterback Heflin in under center. Takes the snap, hands off to the fullback, the first man through, and the Billies will wrestle him down at the 10-yard line. About a 5-yard gain there.
There was a fumble on the play, but they called him down as number 30 for the Billies, Groby Matthew. That's got to be Matthew Groby. Tried to strip that ball away.
Back in the shotgun for Heflin. He's got one man in the backfield. The handoff goes to number 25, Saucedo, Adon Saucedo. And Saucedo down close to the 5. Not going to have the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard.
Big defensive stand here for the Billies.
Trey Gomez checking in. And they're going to go back into that wishbone with Heflin in under center. 3rd down and 1. Pitch goes to Pickens. Pickens trying to find his way outside. He's going to have the 1st down inside the 5, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and it looked like Javier Rodriguez was going to maybe stop him before he got the 1st down, but nice job of cutting it right back inside and picked up the 1st down, 1st and goal at the 5.
So Monahans with a 55, 60-yard drive here, getting close to the end zone. Running that wishbone again, hands off to the first man through, and the Billies were there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yeah, that was Bolding making contact at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there by Zach. 2nd down and goal.
So big change offensively here for the Lobos as they ran out of the shotgun most of the first quarter and now running out of the wishbone here in the second quarter. Heflin under center, pitch, comes to the outside, and he'll be stopped short of the goal line. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
Yeah, but he's inside the 2 to about almost the 1-yard line, so.
Very quickly they come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Lobos trying to get into the end zone, and looked like Heflin was just going to keep it himself, and he got stopped.
Yeah, tried a quarterback sneak.
It'll be 4th down, and he may have lost a little bit on that, but it's going to be at least the 1-yard line. We've got an injury on the playing field, and we'll have a little timeout here. Tonight's broadcast also being brought to you in part by Lance's Body and Paint, and they support the Fredericksburg Battlin' Billies. They offer all types of collision repair, and they work with all insurance company. Lance's Body and Paint will get your vehicle restored to pre-accident condition. They are iCar certified, so you know you're getting the latest repair technology in Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, 290 East in Fredericksburg. Call 830-990-2900. The Billies lead here in the second quarter with 6:48 to go. Fredericksburg leading 20-7. And you're listening to Battlin' Billy Football on TexasRadio.net, and you're watching on Billies.live. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment, right after this.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And we're back. The Lobos faced with a fourth down. What are we going to call that, Tim? About a yard and a half?
Probably about a yard and a half.
As players checking in, number 22, McClay Ortega.
You know, if I was Monahans, I'd go back to the wishbone. You know, you've got number 20 right there that looks like a load, you know, and he does that lead blocking.
Heflin going to go in under center, clock running. Going to hand off, just like you said, Coach, to number 20, and it looks like the Billies do not let him in the end zone, and the ball will go over on downs to Fredericksburg inside the 1 yard line.
You know, I don't know if I'd have given it to him. I would have followed him. He's a big, big young man. But great job there for that Billy defense of bending and not breaking.
As the Lobos came out with a little different wrinkle offensively to start the second quarter, and Fredericksburg being forced to adapt a little bit to that wishbone offense.
Yeah, and we'll see what the Billies do deep in their own territory, as they really have had great field position all night.
So here come the Billies backed up in the end zone. The ball inside the 1 yard line. First down and 10 after a huge defensive stand. Fredericksburg leads 20-7. Emmel going to come in under center, take the snap, and just try to get a big push forward and create some space. And he does, but he loses the ball, and the Lobos have it. They're in the end zone celebrating. Have not seen – did the official make a call?
Yeah, touchdown for Monahans.
So Emmel was trying to make kind of a second push there to pick up some yards, and the ball was stripped from his hands, and the Lobos score a touchdown.
Yeah, that's one of those times where trying to give second, third effort backfires. But Emmel did a nice job, got out to about the 5 yard line and was still turning his legs, and ball was just stripped and walked into the end zone.
So the point after attempt up and coming here by the Lobos as a defensive stand by the Billies for naught. Good snap, kick is low. It's going to be blocked and picked up by the Billies as they're going to be brought down at about the 7 yard line. So Fredericksburg, with 6:19 to go, gives up a defensive touchdown. They lead 20-13. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
Tonight's broadcast being brought to you in part by Bee Creek Communications, Paul's Auto Body and Paint, Strayer and Offers, Canop Healthcare, Security State Bank and Trust, Toch Well Service, DR Welding and Construction, and Joseph Financial Partners. Lobos set to kick off, and it'll be a low line drive kick, going to be fielded at the 35-yard line by the Billies. They're going to have good field position. Was that Trip Dennis?
No, that was Rob Z.
Almost a surprise as the ball just kind of hit him right in the numbers.
Well, the line drive. So Billies take over at the 47. This is a lot better than taking over at the 1-yard line. So we'll see how they handle a little adversity here as like Monahans is taking a little of the momentum, and we'll see if Fredericksburg can take that back.
Billies lead 20-13. We've got 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first half. The opening ball game of the season, as we talked earlier, we might be the opening ball game in the state of Texas. There are some other games going tonight.
No, I think we're the opening in the nation. We should have been on ESPN.
Handoff on the little sweep to Judd Beard as he picks his way back through the middle, and he'll be out close to the 40-yard line, and he'll pick up the first down. Going to have a late flag there as a little bit of unnecessary roughness going on as
well, and that's one of those, I think, that, second guy gets caught is that's going to be on, they're going to call it against. Oh, he changed his mind. He just pointed the wrong way. But there should have been a roughing on Monahans as they hit Beard out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of a late hit, and then we kind of came in and bounced him in retaliation.
That's one of those sophomore mistakes. That was Matthew Smith for the Billies that came in here. It's a good thing you're protecting your teammate, but you got to do something. You got to be smarter than that.
So that will negate that 12-yard first down gain by Judd Beard, and is that a spot foul? They back him up from the
spot of the foul. Yeah. So they're really only going to lose
a yard.
Yeah. But Randall Beard's touched the ball 3 times and he's got 80 yards. So.
First down and 12 for the Billies coming out of the penalty. Going to hand off, going to the right side.
That's 4.
That is Cade Yinsky, and Yinsky will pick up the first down, but then fumbles at the end of the play.
Now they're going to call him down.
The official's going to say he was down as the Lobos are celebrating, but the official rules him down. It's a first down for Fredericksburg at the 40-yard line. Cade Yinsky on the carry for Fredericksburg.
Yeah, a nice run there by Yinsky. Picked up 15, got inside to the 40-yard line, where it looks like we're going to have a timeout.
And we'll see here. Fredericksburg has gone into the huddle. Looks like they're going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium. Billies lead 20-13 as we come out of the timeout. Fredericksburg will have a first down and 10. Billies.live and TexasRadio.net will broadcast the volleyball game versus Ingram Tuesday night, September 1st at 6 p.m. J.D. Rose and Peter Shondoa will have the play-by-play. Simulcast on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. That is September 1st, volleyball versus Ingram. First down and 10. Emmel going to just keep it over the right side. He'll have 4 yards on the carry. It'll bring up second down and 6.
Well, we've got a little over 5 minutes to go in the first half. We'll see if Fredericksburg can get in the end zone. As they give the quick pitch there to Gavin French, goes around the right side. He's going to pick up the first down, get inside the 30-yard line to about the 25 for the Billies. Nice job. That time they came in tight and then just said, hey, we're just going to go student body right. And nice run by French.
Good job by French. He kind of tiptoed there for a second, found a little bit of daylight. Here we go. French going to get it again on the pitch.
Same
He's got
play.
room on the right side. He's going to be into the end zone. That is a 25-yard touchdown run for Gavin French as they ran that same play back-to-back, and he ran with a little more purpose at the beginning of that play and got around the defense 25 yards for the touchdown.
And that shows you that Coach Huff is a genius because, run what's the things that have been successful. Good job there, Coach Huff.
5 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Point after attempt up and coming for the Billies after French from 25 yards out. Pitch goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez finds a little room on the right side, and he is in for the 2-point conversion, and the Billies will stretch their lead 28-13. We'll be back for the kick right after this.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battle and Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride, Iberales.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battle and Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Cordero Rojas has it teed up to kick away. Billy's lead 28-13 here late in the second quarter. High end-over-end kick going to be fielded by Pickens at the 5. He's going to work back to midfield trying to find some daylight, and he does right up the gut and crosses the 30 out to the 33-yard line. They're going to give him the 34, and Monahans will set up shop. They changed their offensive look to the wishbone there in the second quarter, and have had more success with that.
Yeah,
Tim.
they have, and we'll see. As we've got 5 minutes to go, if the Billies are going to be able to adjust now, or they're going to have to wait till halftime to make the adjustment. But Randall, looks like they're going back to the spread.
Yep. Going to spread things out, go back into that shotgun, at least on first down and 10.
By the way, happy birthday, belated birthday, Gwenna Kaman, my sister-in-law. I missed it, so.
That's twice.
Well, yeah, she missed the first one. She was cooking.
Okay. First down and 10. Heflin takes the snap, looking to pass. Pressure coming as the pocket begins to collapse. The Billies are going to get him. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. They may give him a yard on that one.
Yeah, that was Caleb Alfers with the initial pressure, made Heflin tuck it and take it up the middle, and then it looked like, who was that? Maybe Wabolding there finished him off. No, number 22, Austin Simpson finished him off.
Second down and 9 for the Lobos. Heflin in the shotgun. 2 men split right, 2 to the left. A little bit of a low snap, bobbles it. The Billies are going to get him in the backfield for a loss at the 30-yard line. That'll be about a 5-yard loss on that low snap.
And that was Gary Seidenberger coming in on the blitz. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to be a good play this year, is Gary Seidenberger on the blitz, because when he's like a locomotive train going forward, and they're not going to stop him. So
Caleb Alfers in there as well for the Billies. Brings up third down and 14. Long snap count. Heflin, pocket beginning to collapse, throws the ball away. It is high, incomplete, intended for Jamarcus Pickens, and that will bring up fourth down and 14.
And that incompletion, you give all that credit to the defensive line. Did a great job of pressuring Heflin, and just had to get rid of it, threw it high. So that'll stop the clock with 3:48.
The Billies will put, looks like Beard, standing back at the 35-yard line as Heflin set to punt, as gets the kick away, and they're going to try to directional kick. But Beard will look at it, think about picking it up at the 28-yard line and 29, and does not. As you thought for just a minute, he kind of jabbed.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Randall, he did the right thing because he hesitated. And since he hesitated, he decided, no, it's too late. I might as well not do that. But it would have been nice if he'd have picked it up.
So 1st down and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Battling Billies. They lead 28-13 with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to play here in the first half. Opening ball game of the 2020 campaign for the Billies and the Lobos. Fredericksburg with 2 men split right, 1 to the left. You got Emmel in the shotgun. Takes the snap, pitches to French. That play looks kind of familiar. Going to try the right side again, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, that time, the difference between the other two plays is French cut it back up inside. That time he tried to go on the outside, and defender number 8 for the Lobos, Chano Navarrete, did a nice job of stringing that out. So 2nd down and 12 for the Billies.
2 men out to the left, 2 to the right. Cole Emmel, the quarterback. Hands off to French. French just right up the gut, breaking tackles. Now he's out to the outside. He's going to be wrestled down across the 50-yard line. Big gain there for Gavin French.
Yeah, they're going to give him 23 yards. Nice job there by French. Just a straight give up the middle.
1st down and 10. Ball inside Lobo territory. The Billies in their white uniforms with red numerals. The Lobos in green with white numerals. Fredericksburg moving right to left as we look at them from the home press box. Beard goes in motion, gets the ball on the little sweep, finds the corner over there. He'll have 8 or 9. They may give him 10. We'll see where they spot it. Have yet to make a motion to move the chains. So it's going to be 2nd down, and we'll call that inches as Beard already over 100 yards tonight on the ground.
Offense. Well, actually, he had that 40-yard pass, but I've got him for 78 yards on the ground.
Okay.
So he's over
100 yards.
Yep.
2nd down and less than a yard here for the Billies. Brings a man in motion. Handoff.
Yinsky.
Goes to Yinsky, and Yinsky will have the 1st down at the 34, and that will move the chains for the Billies.
And we're inside 2 minutes. Clock is going to stop to move the chains, but Fredericksburg now at the 34-yard line and moving the football, and they move the football every time. They haven't had to punt yet.
1st down and 10. Going to send 2 men out here to the left. Matthew Smith on the near sideline, 1 to the right. Bringing a man in motion this way. Fakes the handoff. Emmel just going to keep it over the right side. He's got about 8 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, nice read by Emmel as he faked to number 2, Mason Ray.
So they're not going to give him 8 as we thought. It'd be a little short of that. So 2nd down and 4 as they break the huddle. Matthew Smith here to the near sideline, stacked in the backfield behind Emmel. Now they'll split. Looks like Rodriguez on the right. And Beard on the left. Beard's going to get the handoff. He has the 1st down. Spins. Nice spin move at the 15-yard line, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown, a 24-yard touchdown run for Judd Beard.
And Beard looked a little like Lamar Jackson doing the spin move as he left the guy at the 10-yard line. And once again, the times he's had the ball, he's been making big plays for the Billies.
That's a huddle highlight reel move there. As a point after attempt is up and good.
That was
Manny Noriega for the Billies with the point after attempt. And Fredericksburg now leads by a score of 35-13. We'll be back for the kick in just a moment.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C. We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
Cordero Rojas has it teed up. He'll kick it away. Good end-over-end kick, going to be fielded by Pickens at the 3-yard line. Pickens going to start up the middle, now break it out here to the near sideline, and he'll be brought down at the 33, and that's where the Lobos will start with not much time to work with. 36 seconds, Fredericksburg leading 35-13. Just a few seconds until halftime as the Billies rebounded after a little bit of a rough second quarter beginning there, Tim.
Yeah, and it was all due to Monahans' change in offense. Now they're back to being non-efficient. I hate to say that, but,
yep.
They found something that worked, and they've gotten away from it.
Yeah, ran that wishbone a lot to start the second quarter, got points on the board. Now back to the spread. Quarterback Heflin looking to pass out here into the flats. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
And I don't know. There's only 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. You got to be careful. You don't want to do something stupid if you're Monahans. I say you run the clock out and go into halftime. Try to make some adjustments, but they're going to
looking to pass, throwing. It's almost intercepted as there is a penalty marker on the play.
Yeah.
As Cade Yansky had his hands on the ball and just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Seidenberger for getting there a little early. I think he was holding the receiver, so it's either going to be a hold or pass interference. It's going to be against the Billies. Yeah, pass interference against the Billies.
So that'll mark off yardage for the Lobos and give them a first down. We've got 27 seconds left to play in the half. Fredericksburg leading 35-13. You're listening to Battle and Billy Football on TexasRadio.net. If you're watching, it's Billies.live. First down and 10. Ball at the 43-yard line. Heflin looking to pass, throws, has a man open at the 50. He'll have the first down inside the 50 at the 46. The nose of the ball may be on the 45.
And that's Logan Metzger in on the tackle for the Billies.
And going to be a timeout called here by the Lobos. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Immel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
Strayer Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Offers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Offers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium. The Billies, as we close in on halftime, have the lead, 35-13. Lobos with a first down and 10 at the 46. In the spread, Heflin looking to pass, throws, has Pickens over here on the near sideline. He makes one move and then steps out of bounds inside the 40 as just trying to get him in space and see what happens.
Yeah, and that's what they did earlier, and that's where they had the 90-yard touchdown. They got him in space. You just got to keep him in front.
So a 7-yard gain on the pass play. It'll bring up second down and 3. Him getting out of bounds stops the clock with 13 seconds to play. Play clock running. Snap. Pass across the middle. It's just going to be dropped as intended for number 4, Iran Hernandez. The ball hit him in the paws, and he just couldn't hang on to it.
Well, sometimes that's the toughest one to catch. But fortunate for the Billies. Only 9 seconds here. Randall, you got to keep them in front. They can get to the 1-yard line, and you keep them out. Clock's going to run out. So,
third down and 3, 9 seconds to go. Heflin looking to pass again, throws. Pass is complete to Pickens, and Pickens will get out of bounds after picking up the first down. Ball at the 27-yard line. 5 seconds left in the half. Putting together a nice little drive here, closing on halftime.
Well, Heflin threw for 1,200 yards last year and 8 touchdowns. So, he can throw the football.
Got one. Lobos have one timeout left. A lot of time here. Going to loft this one up. It's going to be intercepted at the 3-yard line. Is that Javier Rodriguez? And Javier will bring it out across the 25. There's a couple of penalty markers down, but the clock will wind out here on the half. We will stay with it and see what the penalty marker is before we go to half as the Billies lead 35-13. Interception at the 3 by Javier Rodriguez, and the Lobos are going to head to the locker room as the officials will make the call here. Fredericksburg going to head to the sidelines. And it is halftime. Billies lead 35-13 here from San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you on Billies.live and TexasRadio.net. We'll be back shortly to kind of break down the first half and then take a look around Billy Nation and see what's happening sports-wise. Stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Toch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Toch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Toch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Toch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
Canop Healthcare in Fredericksburg, established in 1965, offers the Texas Hill Country assisted living, long-term care, and physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Canop Healthcare is family-owned and operated with skilled nurses in every department. Plus, they offer the Hill Country memory care. Find them at canophealthcare.com or call 830-997-3704.
This broadcast is copyrighted by Billies.Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the consent of Billies.Live is prohibited.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651, 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. The Battling Billies with the halftime lead of 35-13. A very balanced attack for the Billies, as we've seen some explosive plays from Judd Beard, from Gavin French. Really nice to see Emmel managing that offense very well tonight.
And I think we knew what we were going to get. Having French come back. And Beard, he's been tremendous tonight, and we knew he was going to be tremendous all year. Fredericksburg, 261 yards on the ground. They've only got 67. Emmel's 4 of 9 for 67 yards, but he's made very good decisions. When to keep the ball, when to give it. He's made some good passes. So I think offensively look solid. Defensively, they look solid as well. They've given up the one big 90-yard play. Fredericksburg, we talked about their yardage was on the ground. Monahans only 31 yards on the ground and 144 in the air, but 90 of that was on one play.
Yeah, just missed coverage as left a receiver open up the middle. We made that big defensive stand at the 1-yard line, and then turnover on a second push by Cole Emmel, just trying to create some space. Ball gets stripped, and they put the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. We've said this in pregame, Tim. How great is it to be doing something normal, playing football on a Thursday night? I guess that may be there, a little not normal, but still, it's UIL sports.
Yeah, we're playing, and the kids are playing, and that's what it's all about. Those guys, were biting at the bit to want to play. They were doing the strength and conditioning over the summer. And just praying that the UIL, would make a good decision. And I got to give kudos to UIL because, I think some of the college the college institutions have kind of rushed to judgment. And UIL, even though people were saying, hey, we want to know, the UIL just kind of waited back and said, it's a go. And well, I'm going to knock on wood, but it's things have gone well, at least in Fredericksburg.
I agree with you, Tim. We've followed protocol. We've done our best to do everything that is needed to avoid this virus and be able to play ball, whether it's football, tennis, volleyball, cross country in action as well. And there's going to be hiccups along the way. We know that. That's part of what we're dealing with. Right. But if you manage things correctly and you limit and monitor and take care of your kids, I think we're on the right path as we're seeing tonight with football action. And you could be right, Tim. We may have been the first team to kick off in the state of Texas and possibly the nation with any football of any kind, from high school to collegiate to pro. It's a good question to ask.
And this is what people want. They really do. And I'm going to tell you, COVID, it's a serious thing. And I got to give credit to the coaches, the teachers at school, everyone who's involved in, wanting the kids back, whether it's to school or whether it's in sports. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Now, sometimes someone's going to get sick. It's just going to happen. It's just it's the percentages. But you limit that, and I've seen these coaches go to the lengths to make sure that if they see a kid not wearing a mask, hey, they're on them. And the kids are doing a nice job of policing that because they want to play.
Exactly. And we see social distancing here tonight in the stadium. As I'm going to guess there's maybe 100 fans over there without really counting, but they're spread out. Same thing on the near sideline. I'm also going to give out a shout-out to athletic director here at San Angelo ISD, Rodney Chant. Welcomed us into the press box this evening, and they've done a fantastic job of helping us get this game in play tonight.
Well, and the thing is, because of the flexibility and the fluidity of the scheduling, because the 5A teams that we usually play, with their numbers at the schools, UIL pushed them back a few weeks, and so so we can't play those guys. So you're talking about finding someone to play. Monahans, 6 hours away. I'm not quite, about that.
Yeah.
And like you said, San Angelo welcomed us here and said, hey, both teams travel about 2.5 hours, and beautiful facility. And so you're right. It takes a collective effort, and we appreciate San Angelo and Coach for welcoming us here.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look around Billy Nation. We've got lots going on at Fredericksburg High School athletically as well as educationally. Stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium. Fredericksburg leading at halftime by a score of 35-13. And, Tim, there's something missing here at halftime. We're not able to listen to the bands.
Yeah.
Band's not able to travel to away games this year. They will be performing at home. It is also a state year for our local band, so you'll have the opportunity to get out and support the band at home games. And they pushed their schedule back, I think, moving everything to November, December as far as marching contests go. So if you're wondering where the band is, they didn't make the trip tonight, just trying to be safe. Well, and would have been a lot of buses coming this direction.
and that's what I don't know if people understand that. Whereas you can usually get 45 to 55 kids on a bus. Now with the COVID restrictions, you can get 12 to 14 on a bus. So, and when you have some to travel as long as we have tonight, it's one of those you just go, you know what, we'll do the next one at home.
Well, we talked a lot about Judd Beard being electric and all of his all-purpose yards tonight, and I think we got a replay here in just a moment of one of his big plays. We'll kind of walk you back through it, but he is exciting to watch. The Billies didn't get the ball in his hands. Here it is as long pass going to be caught. In double coverage, he comes back to the ball in that situation and pulls it in at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, as you can see here, he just adjusts to the ball. Now, Emil threw it up. He threw it up there high enough to where Judd can adjust, and like you said, makes a great play in front of 2 guys, and it kind of started off the scoring for the Billies, getting them deep into territory.
And a good look there at Cole Emil's arm as he put that ball. That's 50 yards in the air. And Beard coming back to catch that pass to set up the touchdown.
And the thing is, every time you throw the football, you want your receiver to have a chance to get it, or you throw it away where nobody can catch it. And by leaving it up in the air enough for Judd to make that adjustment, that's a good sign. And I think Cole Emil is going to do a very good job. I was going to say under center, but he's very rarely under center.
Right.
But stepping in with his first start as a varsity starter, he's done a great job first half. But you know what? You get the ball to Judd Beard, you're going to look good anyway.
Yeah, good things will happen. Gavin French looking good so far in the first half. Javier Rodriguez with some quality carries as well. The Billies lead 35-13. Well, let's take a moment to swing around Billy Nation. We got lots of things going on. Volleyball in action. Coach Jason Raymer. Those gals played Tuesday night against Davenport, which is a brand new school in our district, out of Comal. And a very challenging match for Coach Raymer.
Yeah, got the win in 5. It's a new place, new place to travel. And like I said, Randall, with the COVID situation, you're not playing as many contests as you're used to playing. I mean, you guys, even in tennis, you've only played 2, I think, and you're used to playing probably about 8 or 9 by now. It's slowed everything down a little. But like you said earlier, everybody's playing.
Yeah, grateful that we're able to play. So volleyball has gotten in several games. They've taken tournaments away, so they're not able to play tournaments. Cross country will be in action this Saturday. I believe they have a dual match scheduled with Harper, Coach Dan Aldrich, and Coach Melissa Hall trying to get those kids in shape and ready to go. I think he's got some pretty good runners and has high expectations for those kids on a modified season as well.
Yes, I think you're right, and he's got numbers. I tell you what, you see him in the morning when I get to school, and I tell you what, they've been working hard. They've been keeping their distance, but I think you can do that in cross country, right?
I believe so. Got some crossover athletes in there. I know I've got 3 tennis kids, boys, playing tennis that run cross country as well. So looking to see how those guys do tennis. We got started. Unbelievably, never started this early before, but we start at the end of July. Usually we wait until the first week of August, and we cranked up. We were ready to go.
Right.
We've only been able to play 2 matches. Like you said, the change with the COVID schedule, typically we would have played 9 or 10 matches at this point against 6A and 5A competition. So we kind of had to go to the drawing board and find some opponents. We traveled to Gatesville a week and a half ago. Very good team out of Region 1, a little bit didn't know what to expect, never played them, much like Monahans tonight. Got the win against Gatesville. And then we played Navarro this past Saturday, and a few people were able to come out and watch. Meant a lot to me, coaching against one of my former players who was listening tonight earlier on, sent me a text. Michelle Blunt was Michelle Jacoby when she came through Fredericksburg High School. Never had the opportunity in all my years to coach against a former player. That was really exciting on my part. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Well, tell us what does it feel like? Do you go, yeah, I'm gonna run, or I know you're proud the fact that she's a head tennis coach, and leading a squad. So I know that there's that, but do you feel bad when you beat them? Do you what?
Well, I think there's kind of a mutual respect, and I won't give away her graduation, but she played for us for 4 years and then went on and played some college tennis at Sul Ross and coached for several years at George West. Her husband is the athletic director, head football coach at Navarro. So it just had a special feeling to see someone that you coached and have mentored, and here she is coaching against you and trying to build a program there at Navarro, but was really good to have that opportunity. We'll be on the court this Saturday. We'll play Hondo. We're going to meet them in Kerrville and play at the HEB Tennis Center. They're a Region 4 team that we could possibly run into in the playoffs. So we got cross-country action on Saturday. We've got volleyball tomorrow night and tennis on Saturday. So it's up and running, and I've been telling the tennis kids to be grateful that we're on the court or that we're on the field or we're running cross country, because we missed this in the spring. And I struggled, as many others did, watching those seniors who had great opportunities ahead of them last spring and did not get to complete their seasons, and how heartbreaking that was. But it was everybody that went through that same situation.
Right.
But you try to impress upon kids today, be thankful that we're here, be grateful for the opportunity, and make the most of it.
And I think the fact that they had to experience, the spring last year of not getting to do anything. And I think that, and we've got great kids at Fredericksburg High School and in Fredericksburg in the community. All we had to do, we've had to tell them, look, if you want to play, we have got to abide by all these rules and stipulations, and they have done a great job.
Yep.
And hopefully things can continue, and we can continue to move forward with what's going on. But I know I'm excited just seeing kids at school.
Exactly.
I'm excited seeing kids now perform tonight. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's been great. Joe Gonzalez at the high school has really put in the effort to make sure that we have the opportunity to do these things. Pulled off a graduation there in May when lots of folks were not willing to attempt that. So here we are, a week into school, and things are rocking and rolling. Like you said, kids are wearing their masks. Parents are in support of all of that. And it's just nice to be roaming the halls and doing the things that we like to do. Fredericksburg leading here at halftime by a score of 35-13. You're listening to Battle and Billy Football on TexasRadio.net. If you're watching, we're on Billy's.live. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battle and Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battle and Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C. We all know it's a bummer when we're involved in a vehicle accident. Our pride and joy all smashed up. Oh, man. Paul's Auto Body and Paint to the rescue. Paul's can handle all your collision repair, frames, front ends, and glass repair. And they do an excellent job in the paint booth. They also work with all insurance companies. Paul's Auto Body and Paint, serving the Hill Country since 1989. Call 830-997-0196 and let the good times roll.
Have you ever been confused by all the options in the investment world? Or maybe just need someone to sit down with to discuss your goals? Why not schedule some time with Scott Immel or Mark Southard at SI Wealth Management? Whether it's as simple as rolling over a 401k or starting a college savings plan, or an efficient way of transferring wealth to future generations, identifying the need is the key to identifying the strategy. Call 830-992-3464 to schedule your appointment today. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still means something.
And we're back to San Angelo ISD Stadium, home of the Bobcats and the Chiefs. Glad you could join us. Fredericksburg leading by a score of 35-13. And a shout out to Joel Griffin, who looked up the first high school football game in the country, and unfortunately it's not us. The first one did occur in Utah. Thanks for listening, Griffin family. We appreciate you. Also, shout out to Austin Loza, the FCA director there, listening out there, as well as many others. And we appreciate you. You're listening on TexasRadio.net, or you're watching us on Billy's.live. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you, and we see both tunnels being prepared as teams getting ready to come back out for the second half. And an exciting first half, like you said, Tim, a lot of big plays.
Well, and you know, this is really it's not really typical of your first game of the year, whether it's COVID or not. You know, we've got 48 points. You know, usually the offense is kind of a little behind the defense. But I tell you what, that Billy offense really moving the football. 261 yards on the ground, 67 in the air. You know, so the only mistake, and you know, it was one of those, you know, just second effort, third effort, and the ball comes loose. You know, they just, you know, stripped it away. But both teams only have one turnover and each, and so. And Billy defense doing a great job. So it's been awesome. And if we can continue to do that, we'll see what adjustments are made. You know, Monahans, you know, they went to the Wishbone in the second quarter. They got 13 points.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so we'll probably see. I would think you'd see more of the Wishbone here in the second half. They're going to, I think, do that and then try to get number 3 on the outside. He is quick. Jamarcus Pickens, if he has any type of room, he can take it to the house.
So, Coach Kaman, I know that Coach Mayfield is waiting. Let me talk about Joseph Financial Partners.
Okay.
And then Coach Kaman's famous for his trivia, but he can never stump Coach Mayfield.
No, I might be able to get him.
And I'm going to say Coach Mayfield probably is not using Google.
He didn't even know how to spell Google.
He may not even know. Yeah, exactly. Do you have a head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's, set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days ahead. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763. Online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial members, FINRA SIPC. Joseph Financial Partners. So let's catch a little trivia.
All right.
Billy's lead here as both teams coming back out on the field. Coach Mayfield got your thinking hat on.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stump him. You know, I'm going to throw in a football, maybe a basketball, maybe something else. All right, so here we go. See if here's an easy one. All right. What sporting event is held every year on Memorial Day? I think everybody. I think they're going to get that.
Yeah, that's
I
not
would
gonna
give you
stump
my phone
Mayfield.
number to text that in to me, but I'm leery about doing that.
You may open up the door for more text than you want. Your battery might run down on your phone. So
I'll give Coach Mayfield. You got 5 minutes.
I bet he'll have it before then if he's paying attention. Both teams have made their way back out onto the field. The Battling Billies in their icy whites. Is that what you'd call those uniforms? Nice and white with red numerals, red helmets. The Lobos in their green with white numerals and green helmets. Fredericksburg leading 35-13.
And they're sporting the UIL patch. This is the 100th year of high school football. So what a celebration.
Exactly. We're at San Angelo ISD Stadium. Once again, a shout-out to the athletic director here, Rodney Chant, for letting us come in and play this ball game here in their stadium. This stadium's been here for many years, and as Blaine Hahn just texted me a while ago, he spent a couple of years coaching here in San Angelo, and he said it looks pretty much the same as it always did. I think the turf is a little bit newer, but it is a beautiful stadium, great place to play here in San Angelo. So the Lobos will receive to start the second half as the Battling Billies come out on the field. Cordero Rojas will tee it up to kick it away. Fredericksburg with a 35-13 lead to start the second half and looking for more.
And it's always interesting to see what adjustments different teams make during halftime. So here's Cordero Rojas' kick.
High end-over-end kick going to be fielded at the 7-yard line, going to come up that right near sideline. That is number 21 on the return, Trey Gomez, and Billies will stop him at the 28.
And looks like that was Caleb Jacoby making the tackle for the Billies. Nice job. I've got Caleb in my speech class.
Yeah, tennis player as well. Comes out in the spring, plays a little tennis.
Nice young man.
Yeah, good kid. Be first down and 10 as we start the second half of play here. The Billies with the lead. Coming out on defense to start, and looks like the Lobos are going to stay in that spread, not going to go back to the wishbone, which was so successful in the second quarter. Low snap for Heflin, feels it, gets the handoff. It'll be a short gain for the Lobos as the ball comes squirting out there at the end, but the play had already been ruled dead. About a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it looked like number 20, Annabelle Hymas, made the initial stop for the Billies.
The ball carrier for the Lobos was Davian Saucedo. One-man split right, 2 to the left. Quarterback fakes the handoff, throws into the flats. It's going to be incomplete. Good defense there by Judd Beard as he got there about the same time the ball did.
Yeah, that was nice defense there by Judd. And, he's one guy I would not throw at. Judd, outstanding player on offense and defense.
Yep. Bryson Jaquez in the backfield with Heflin. 2-man split to the left, 2 to the right. Billy's showing a little pressure on the right side, now going to step back. Heflin changing the play. Lots of time left on the play clock. May be offsides against Fredericksburg as the penalties come in. Heflin's going to duck under and be sacked for a loss, but I believe Fredericksburg may have encroached.
Yeah, that was Hymas that got the sack, but you're right, Randall. I believe its penalty's going to be on the Billies.
And that'll bring, that's a 3rd down and 7, so it'll be a 5-yard mark-off as Fredericksburg with, I believe that may be their 3rd offsides penalty of the evening.
And I was going to say, that's probably the one negative thing that's happened so far in this opening night.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Lobos. Ball at the 37, just across, right at the 37-yard line. You've got Jaquez in the backfield with the quarterback Heflin in the shotgun. Long snap count again. This time going to hand off to Jaquez, and he's kind of the bulldozer. Gets across the 40 out to the 43, 44-yard line, and that will move the chains. 1st down and 10.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you that penalty was huge because it's going to keep the drive going as they're at their own 44 or 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st down and 10 for the Lobos. Good snap. Handoff going to go right up the gut again, and the Billy defense will stop it after a yard. Tim, going to give a shout out to the UIL again. Dr. Elza,
yes,
sending a message. She's been listening, watching tonight.
All right.
So appreciate all that you do for UIL and for athletics in the state of Texas. We really appreciate your leadership in that respect. Thank you, Dr. Elza. 2nd down and 9. Long snap count, going to change the play again here at the line of scrimmage. A little pressure being shown by the Billy defense. Now they're going to step back. Good snap, going to tuck it, try to run with it. After the pressure comes, the pocket collapses to bring up 3rd down there.
Yeah, that time he was looking for Perkins here on the right side, and nice coverage there by Cade Yansky. And Heflin decided, I better not throw it. Tucked it, went forward, picked up about 3 or 4. They're gonna wave off the flag. So he's going to pick up 4, make it a 3rd down and 6.
Opening drive of the second half here for the Lobos. Billy's with the lead 35-13 on a Thursday night in San Angelo, Texas. Good snap.
Here they come.
Pressure coming from both sides. Pocket's going to collapse. They're going to get him for a loss. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11, about a 6-7 yard loss on that one as Billy defense with the blitz there.
Yeah, they
really coming from both sides.
Yeah, they brought all 7. And, I tell you what, nice job there. Really, Heflin almost got out of that, but he loses 5. So it's 4th down and 11. Billy's should get the ball back.
So Billy's going to drop back. Looks like Javier Rodriguez inside the 30 as a low line drive kick. Rodriguez going to catch it at the 24, start up that hash, now cut it back to the far sideline, breaks a tackle. He breaks another one, stumbles across the 50. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 35. Great return there by Javier, and a little bit of a late hit on the far sideline as the officials rush in, but no flag that I can see from here, Tim.
No, and you see Coach Moffitt over there. You know what? You can say whatever you want because they can't see your lips move over there because he's got his mask.
He's got a mask.
Yeah. So, so you can't tell if he was unhappy or not, but
I'm going to guess he was a little unhappy after that. But nice, happy with the return.
Yes,
but a little unhappy with the hit going out of bounds. 1st down and 10. Cole Emmel in the shotgun, going to bring Yinsky in motion. Emmel now looking to pass, has a man open. That's Yinsky. Oh, and a defender sticks his left hand out, knocks that one down. Nearly intercepted, Tim. Would have been a one-handed grab, but he had Yinsky open.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play. Yinsky was wide open. The only guy that was the guy that actually knocked it away was covering another receiver. I don't know, having two receivers in the same area, if that was by design. But Yinsky was wide open.
2nd down and 10. Low snap. Emmel's just going to keep it and go right up the gut and pick up 6 yards on the carry, making a little something out of nothing there on the bobble snap.
Yeah, good hard run in there. Going to pick up, actually it looked like that's French. French is number 11.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right.
But French picks up, they're going to give him 7. 1, 2, 3, maybe 6.
3rd down. 3rd down and 4. Shotgun formation. Going to bring Beard in motion. Going to give him the ball, but he is hit in the backfield and going to lose a couple on that play. You don't say that often with Judd Beard, as he usually finds a way to get back to the line of scrimmage and then some.
Well, people are going to start keying on him, and that's what's going to happen. And so sometimes you use him as a decoy, and sometimes you give it to him.
So we got 4th down and 8. Emmel looking to the far sideline. We got about 13 seconds on the play clock. Comes to the line of scrimmage. Going to shift Gavin French to the left. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Looks right. Now looking for blockers, going to start right, and he'll pick up a few yards, but he's going to be short of the 1st down, so the ball will go over on downs to the Lobos.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to run a wide receiver screen over to the right side. Emmel, nice job. He knowing that it's not there, you don't want to throw, and get a turnover, and decided to tuck it up and try to pick up the 1st down, just a few yards shy. So the Monahans will take over at their own 27-yard line.
Tim, you keep thinking this second possession of the half for the Lobos that they're going to go back into that wishbone, but here we are spread again. in the shotgun for Heflin. He's got one man in the backfield, probably Jaquez. Good snap. Handoff to Jaquez. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Olfers is doing a nice job tonight for the Billies. He got in the backfield and made the tackle. 2-yard loss, maybe 3 yards. I've got his sister Charlie in my speech class, and she loves her. Well, I tell you, she said he's my best friend. I'm gonna root for him all the time. I said, well, that's the way it should be.
That's what you like. 2nd down and 13. Low snap. Heflin will handle it, looking to pass, trying to find some over on the far sideline, and Beard steps under that one and comes up with the ball, but he may have been out of bounds.
Yeah, that was outstanding coverage. There was no one going to catch that but Judd Beard. He did a nice job of forcing that receiver, to the boundary.
So 3rd down and 13 for the Lobos. Long snap count. Penalty markers down. We'll see what the call is here. Billy's lead by a score of 35-13 here in the 3rd quarter of play. We've got 6:18 left to go. While we go to moment, I'm going to give a shout out to another former player, Jarris Hawkins. He's at West Texas A&M. It sent me a picture. They got a crew watching the ball game tonight. Jarris, hope you're doing well. Good luck this fall. And Caston. Low snap again. Pressure coming right up the gut, and he's going to be sacked back at the 5-yard line. Big loss.
Oh, that's Gary Seidenberger. And, I think I'm telling you, I know his favorite call is linebacker blitz. Linebacker blitz.
Here he comes. Yep. Be interested to hear what he says tomorrow when you get to school, Coach.
Well, I tell you, that was a loss of about 8 yards.
So 4th down and a long ways to go for the Lobos, about 26 yards as they're going to punt this one out of their own end zone. High end-over-end punt. It's going to be fielded at the 34 by Javier Rodriguez, and Javier's going to bring it inside the 20 to the 19. Great job there by Javier of coming on. I thought he was going to fair catch it, and he just grabbed it and went.
Yeah, he caught it on the run and did an outstanding job of getting inside the 20-yard line. So Battling Billy's in great field position.
In the red zone here to start this series at the 19-yard line. Billy's with the lead, 35-13. We've got 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 men split right, 2 coming out to the left. Emmel in the backfield with Gavin French to his right. Going to bring Beard in motion. Fakes the handoff to Beard on the sweep, and Emmel's going to keep it, and he is into the end zone from 19 yards out for the touchdown, but there is a penalty marker down.
Yeah, I think they're going to get the wide receiver with a hold. Yeah, but once again, what they tried to do is they faked like they were going with Beard. Everybody keyed with him, and Emmel made a nice read, tucked it, went the left side, got into the end zone, but the hold is going to negate that. But it's a spot foul, so Fredericksburg will take over at their 13-yard line. So the penalty was at the 3-yard line. One of those, why block, but that's the way it goes.
Good job there by Emmel on that, just that read. He saw the flow of the defense go in that direction and took the ball out of the hands of Beard and carried it himself. The penalty negates the touchdown, but it is a 1st down and 4 inside the 15. Emmel looking to pass, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. He's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. He'll have the 1st down. That will make it 1st and goal for the Billies.
Yeah, nice job there by Emmel, not forcing it. He wanted to. It looked like his primary receiver was was Yinsky out there on the right side, and nothing was there, so he tucked it. Nice, smart move there by Scott I'm going to call him Scott. I'm sorry.
I've already made that mistake once myself tonight, and we'll do so again, I'm sure. It won't be long. We'll call him J.M.O. as well.
Just as long as we don't call him Wendy Emmel, because he'll really get mad.
High snap handled. Handoff goes to Beard. Beard looks right, cuts back to the middle of the field, and he's going to be tackled into the end zone for the touchdown for the Battling Billies.
Yeah, nice job. And he kept his feet moving and then turned backwards and just continued to go. Nice run there by Judd Beard.
41-13 with the point after attempt up and coming. A nice run by Beard to get that ball into the end zone here in the third quarter of play. And point after attempt is up.
That's
and
Noriega.
It is good. That's Manny Noriega with the point after. The Billies stretch their lead. It is now 42-13. We'll be right back after these words.
Strayer Dolphers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair. Name brands like Michelin. Strayer Dolphers also offers dependable wheel balancing, alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, engine service, belts, and hoses. You get the picture. Also check out the Kawasaki Mules, ready to go to work for you. Strayer Dolphers, proudly serving Fredericksburg and the Hill Country for 92 years. Stop by at 509 South Adams or call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerDolphers.com. Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Security State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And back to San Angelo Stadium as the Billies will kick it away with a 42-13 lead. And the return man going to try the right side. He'll be stuffed right there at about the 28-29 yard line.
Hey, Rob Z in there for the tackle, or on the tackle, along with Mason Ray.
Lance's Body and Paint supports the Fredericksburg Battling Billies. They offer all types of collision repair, and they work with all insurance companies. Lance's Body and Paint will get your vehicle restored to pre-accident condition. They are iCar certified, so you know you're getting the latest repair technology in Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country. Lance's Body and Paint, 290 East in Fredericksburg. First down and 10 for the Lobos here in the third quarter of play. Looking deep, and the pass is going to be intercepted by the Billies at the 45-yard line. Big return as they're inside the 40 down to the 34-yard line, as there was a little bit of contact there, but the receiver fell down, and the Billies came up with it.
Yeah, intercepted by Angel Neary. I tell you, I thought we were going to get flagged for either a hold or a pass interference, because you're right, he got tangled up. But it's not a foul if they don't call it, right?
Well, incidental contact. I don't know what you want to call that, but the Billies will get the ball back on the turnover. The interception return there by Angel, and first down and 10 at the 33. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, I better shout out to my wife, too.
She's listening tonight.
Mother-in-law.
Running around town picking up my daughter Rachel. David Scott's across the way handling ball boy duties, and always got to mention our family, as they are very important to all of us.
Exactly. And they're big supporters of not only of us, but of Billy Athletics.
Exactly. Emmel looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Cade Yinsky, as he had to get it over one defender, and then the bottom just dropped.
Yeah.
It looked like that old curveball just.
Yeah, he had Yinsky wide open. If they show the replay here, he's coming across the middle, and the ball's just underthrown. If it's thrown on the money, he scores.
Yep.
That's one of those, Cole's going to watch film probably tomorrow and go, I wish I could have that one back.
Second down and 10. We've got just over 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Handoff to French. Bounces off one tackler. He's down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. And that'll be a first down. They wave the chains, and it'll be first down and 10.
Yeah, nice run there by French. Good fake there by Emmel. As soon as he handed off, it looked like he was making a pass, and I think it froze the defense for a moment.
So first down and 10 for the Billies here late in the third quarter, leading 42 to 13. Emmel in the shotgun. Ball at the 23-yard line. Going to bring one man in motion. Handoff goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez breaking tackles down close to the 10. It'll be another first down at the 11-yard line. As the chain gang dropped their chains, they're going to have to pick them up because it's not first and goal.
Yeah, no, they're outside the 10. They're at the 11-yard line.
Official kind of wagging his finger at them a little bit for not necessarily.
I tell you what, the Billies, they've got some depth at the running back position. Giving the ball to Rodriguez and French and Beard.
Handoff going to come this way again, and that is Rodriguez breaking tackles down inside the 10, where they're going to spot him there at the 6-yard line. And it will be second down for the Billies, trying to add to their total here.
And I like the fact that they're doing it on the ground because it keeps the clock moving as they lead 42-13 over this Monahans Lobos team.
Second down and 5. Ball at the 6-yard line. Billy's knocking on the door. Emmel in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off again. Going to bounce it to the outside. And down at the 1-yard line is Javier Rodriguez. And now those chain gang guys can drop those chains over there. First and goal at the 1 for the Battling Billies. Clock running at 2:21 here in the third quarter of play.
Boy, I think we need to give a shout-out to those that line has done a great job tonight for the Billies.
Emmel coming up under center, going to keep it, and on the little quarterback sneak, will get into the end zone for the touchdown from 1 yard out as the Billies will stretch that lead a little bit more over the Monahans Lobos.
Yeah, that Billy offensive line, Derek Whitworth, Yordi Hernandez, Davis Englert, Colby Wright, Rusty Price, those guys really have done an outstanding job.
You're exactly right, and big things to come from them throughout the season. Noriega in to attempt the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. With 2:06 to play in the third quarter, the Billies extend their lead. It is now 49-13. We'll be right back after these messages.
Touch Well Service will take care of all your water well needs that come after drilling. They specialize in water pump installation and repairs, servicing windmills, solar pumps, jets, submersible pumps, and pressure tanks. Touch Well Service has been in business since 2002 with 83 years combined experience. Their entire staff is dedicated to their customers. Touch Well Service supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders. Touch Well Service, 830-997-2413. On the web, hillcountrywaterwell.com, and look for them on Facebook.
ValueMed Pharmacy is Fredericksburg's pharmacy. By putting our customers first, we've earned a sterling reputation as the premier provider in town. With free home delivery, convenient location, and a speedy drive-up window, getting your medications has never been easier. ValueMed offers competitive pricing and accepts most prescription insurance. We're located at 707 North Llano Street, or give us a call at 830-997-8155. Come see why ValueMed Pharmacy truly is Fredericksburg's pharmacy.
Cordero Rojas with a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be brought back to the 20-yard line. Great coverage there by the kick team for the Battling Billies.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, kept them at bay at the 20-yard line. Nice job there. That looked like number 33 for the Billies. That's Logan Metzger. Metzger's been down there numerous times on special teams.
Season opener for both of these teams here on a Thursday night in San Angelo. The Billies lead the Lobos 49-13. We got 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. You're listening to TexasRadio.net, and you're watching on Billies.live. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you tonight from San Angelo. Low snap. Heflin will handle it. Handoff straight up the middle. That's Jaquez carrying out to the 28. They're going to say his knee was down at the 28, so an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, Jaquez showed some quickness there. Boy, he hit the hole in a hurry. And just kind of looked like he might have tripped over himself. But he got 8 yards, 2nd down and 2. As we have yet to see the wishbone here.
Yep, staying in the spread. A little bit of confusion here as Heflin's trying to get Jaquez in the right spot. Shotgun formation. He's got Jaquez to his left, and one man behind him. Handoff's going to go to the second man through, breaking tackles, and he's going to be across the 50, fumbles the ball, and the Billies are going to come up with it.
Angel
Neri breaking tackles. He comes back across the 50 before he gets run out of bounds at the 42-yard line. The ball carrier there for the Lobos was Adon Saucedo, and Saucedo coughs it up after a big gain.
Boy, that's the third turnover of the night for the Lobos.
So we'll wait. The officials are going to put the ball on the 48-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Billies as the offense breaks the huddle and comes to the line of scrimmage. Going to have
both teams have all 3 timeouts left.
A couple of new faces in the backfield here for the Billies as handoff goes from Emmel to...
If that's Gary, you don't want to tackle him. No, that's 42 for the Billies. That's Everett Burton. Everett Borton.
So some substitutions being made here late in the third quarter for Fredericksburg as they have a 49-13 lead.
And now's the time to start getting some of those second, third teamers a little experience. Never know when you're going to be called upon them to step up, make some plays.
So penalty marker going to come down as the play clock had expired, and
penalty against the Billies going to back them up 5 yards. So 2nd down and 7.
Trip Dennis in the ball game as well as Everett Borton in the backfield. Emmel still in at quarterback for the Billies. Would expect that probably some point in the fourth quarter we'll see Zuberbuehler at QB. 2 men split to the left, 2 to the right.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter of play here from San Angelo. Fredericksburg over Monahans by a score of 49-13. We'll take a break and be right back after this.
Canop Healthcare in Fredericksburg, established in 1965, offers the Texas Hill Country assisted living, long-term care, and physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Canop Healthcare is family-owned and operated with skilled nurses in every department. Plus, they offer the Hill Country memory care. Find them at canophealthcare.com or call 830-997-3704.
This broadcast is copyrighted by Billies.live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the consent of Billies.live is prohibited.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium. The Billies open the fourth quarter here with a 49-13 lead. 2nd down and 8. Quick little pass out in the flats to Cade Yinsky. Yinsky with a gain of 3 or 4. for the Billies.
Yeah, that's going to make it a respectable third, and we'll call it 5. So, Rand, Coach King, I have not heard back from Coach Mayfield, so I might have stumped him. What sporting event is held every year on Memorial Day? Indianapolis 500.
Yep. Except it was just held the other day.
Yeah, so they should have known.
3rd down and 5.
22.
Ball carrier for the Billies going to pick up the first down as we're going to have to go to the roster here a few times, Tim.
Yeah, that's Austin Simpson.
Austin Simpson, the ball carrier.
Was playing a little defense in the first half. They're going to say, you did such a good job here. We're going to give you the ball. Nice run by Simpson. Picks up the first down.
So 1st down and 10. Puts the ball at the 31-yard line. Billies with a good sustained drive here, keeping the ball on the ground, using up the clock. 11:27 to go here tonight from San Angelo. Handoff over the left side. Breaking tackle's going to be down to the 25-yard line. Borton again.
Yep, Borton with a nice run. He looks like a big, strong kid running straight up the middle.
Sophomore or junior?
I think he's a junior. Actually, he's a senior.
2nd down and 5. 2-man split right, 1 to the left. Emmel doing a great job of managing that play clock, letting it get down inside 5 seconds before he snaps the ball. Good snap. Handoff again, going straight up the middle, going to be upended.
Yeah, Austin Simpson got submarine there. He does pick up 2, so 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 2. 1, 2, yeah, a real long 2.
Yeah, 3rd down.
Or a short 3.
Short 3. Scoreboard operator's going to go with 3.
Okay.
3rd down for the Billies. 2-man split right, 1 to the left. Working that play clock down before we get to the line of scrimmage. Emmel in the shotgun. Got 2 men in the backfield. Handoff, going to go to the man on his right. That's number 23. He's close to the 1st down marker.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just shy, but nice run there by Gavin Mudd.
Gavin Mudd just 1 yard shy of the 1st down marker, so 4th and less than a yard. We'll see what they do here. Going to split 1 man out to the left, 2 to the right. Using that play clock up. Emmel's going to bring him to the line of scrimmage. He's got Mudd in the backfield. Handoff going to come to the right side, trying to break tackles, not going to get it. There might be a face mask call as a penalty marker comes in there.
Randall, you said there was mud in the backfield. I was going to say we're on turf, so.
No chance for that. Shout out to Ned Butler listening tonight and watching, he said, on his big screen TV. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
All the technology, you can run that YouTube up on your big screen TV. Penalty is against the Lobos. Good to hear from you, Coach Butler. It'll be a 1st down for the Billies as they march that one down to about the 12, looks like. 1st down and 10 from the 12. Trying to keep up with all these new numbers coming into the ball game here, first game of the season.
We're a little further up than we're used to being, so the numbers are a little smaller.
There may be more reasons than that. Handoff going to come to the right side, breaking tackles and into the end zone. Simpson for the touchdown.
12-yard run.
12-yard carry.
Around the right side, nice job. Got a few different linemen in the ball game as well.
Austin Simpson with a 12-yard carry there for the Battling Billies gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Sam Barron helped pave the way along with 64. Rusty's a starter.
We got Noriega in to attempt the point after.
David Suarez also in the ball game.
And a kick is no good. With 8:36 to play in the fourth quarter, the Billies lead 55-13. Stay with us. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action right after this.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Be the envy of the neighborhood with the lush, thriving lawn from All Around Irrigation, LLC. We are dedicated to providing friendly, professional service to leave you with outstanding results. We have built a reputation for getting the job done right. We offer a number of services, including land clearing, development, rain collection, drainage, and of course, landscaping irrigation. The grass can be greener on your side when you call All Around Irrigation, LLC today.
And the Billies have it teed up, ready to kick away here in the fourth quarter, leading 55-13. Good kick, fielded at the 5. And looks like that may be, trying to see if that's Jaquez over there, not breaking tackles across the 30 out to the 31-yard line. Say hello to my folks in Brady, Texas. They said they're watching on the big screen.
I guarantee it. There are a lot of people watching. My son Tyler is watching in Cameron. Matthew, my other son, goes to Angelo. He's here at the game. He just
came over for the game.
Yeah, he came over for the game. And, of course, like you said, my wife and her mom and dad are watching. And so we've got a bunch of listeners.
Hope you're enjoying this season opener for the Billies. They lead 55-13. 8:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Lobos with the ball. Low snap, bobbled, puts it on the ground, and that's enough for the Billy defense. They're going to roll him up at the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, Annabelle Hymas, he took care of the quarterback as it's going to be a loss of about 5 yards.
Second down and 10. Puts the ball back on the 27-yard line. And looks like we may have a timeout. We'll see what the officials, if it's an official timeout or if it's
I think they were just letting someone get off the field.
So
yeah, here we go. So I think we're ready to go.
Got to get the trainers off the field with the water. Second down and 15. The ball at the 27-yard line for Heflin and the Lobos. Long snap count. Takes the snap. Hands off to the
he broke a tackle.
man on the right. He's breaking tackles, and the Billies are going to give chase. They're not going to get him. He's going to be across the 30 to the 10 into the end zone for the touchdown.
76 yards.
76-yard touchdown run for Adon Saucedo, the sophomore running back for the Monahans Lobos, as he broke one or two tackles there on the right side and then was off to the races.
Yeah, that time they just went to the weak side. They had everybody on this left side and straight give back to the right side, where there's only two defenders. If you break one tackle, you're gone, and that's what he did. He broke the tackle, went to the house. That's the only negative really tonight, the two big plays. A 90-yard touchdown pass and a 76-yard touchdown run.
Kick is up, and it is good. With 7 minutes, 32 seconds left to play in the ball game, the Billies lead 55-20. We'll take a break and be back for the kick right after this.
Arrowhead Bank has provided quality banking services for the Texas Hill Country for 96 years. This time-tested practice continues even in today's technologically advanced world. Online commercial services, person-to-person payments, and mobile banking are just a few of the products Arrowhead Bank offers for your financial convenience. Visit us today at arrowheadbanktexas.com and try us out for safe and sound banking technology. Arrowhead Bank, a better brand of banking since 1923. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back to San Angelo Stadium. Billy's with the lead, 55-20. Big play there for Adon Saucedo, a 76-yard run. Point after good, 55-20 is where we stand.
You know, I got a feeling we may see Rob Zupervueller. You would think up by 35.
As the Lobos get set to kick it away. Back deep for the Billies is Judd Beard, standing at about the 18. He's going to catch it there, start right up the middle of the field, and bounce it to the far sideline. And now he's coming back this way trying to break tackles. He'll be down at the 37 as, boy, he was a shoestring away there from more excitement.
Yeah, he breaks so many tackles. But there is a flag on the play, so we'll see. Usually that's –
afraid when he reversed field there, we might have gotten a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to – actually, it's going to be against Monahans.
Did not.
Personal foul. Looks like face mask.
Face mask against the Lobos, so we'll tack on a few yards to Beard's return. And would expect to see the Billies just kind of keep the ball on the ground here.
You know, I'm proud of all of those guys, those football players. They are all wearing a mask, you know. I don't think you got – you're looking at me like, oh, why did you come up with that one? Oh, gosh. Well, okay, I won't quit my day job.
Emmel still in there at quarterback as we were short a player, trotted one out there late, receiver on the left side. Handoff going to come this way. Going to be pulled back by his jersey. He'll pick up a couple of yards on the carry. Was that Austin Simpson?
Austin Simpson. Kept his legs moving. They picked up 3.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line inside Monahans territory.
Gavin Mudd comes into the ball game to get in the backfield with Borton.
We still got Cole Emmel in at quarterback. 2 men split left, 1 to the right. Emmel hands off.
That's Mudd.
Mudd with the carry to the 41-yard line.
Pickup of about 4 for Mudd.
So 3rd down 23 for the Billies after the 4-yard gain. 3rd down and 3. Clock rolling, just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. 55-20. Fredericksburg with the lead. They've given up a couple of big plays.
And that's it.
And then the turnover.
Yeah.
After a big defensive stand. 3rd down and 3. A little bit of a high snap. Emmel will handle it. Hands off. Going to be short of the 1st down as
Mudd got hit at the line of scrimmage. Tried to kick it out to the right side, but going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th down and about 3.
4th down.
Punt team. So here comes Rob Z. Back to do the punt. What is this? The only the 2nd punt of the night here for the Billies.
Yep, I believe that's correct. Have to get in there very quickly. Play clock under 10. Zupervueller. Good snap. Good kick.
Beautiful spiral.
Nice spiral kick, going to hit at the 9-yard line. It just sits up. Boy, bit of a blindside hit. If you're watching on Billy's Live, you probably saw that. And,
is that a penalty? I think they changed that rule. I think I see a flag over there.
There was a flag.
You can't hit. That's illegal.
Yeah. They have definitely changed that rule a year or two
ago. Years ago you could do that. Years ago. That's everybody's giving you high fives for that.
Yep.
Yeah. The Oakland Raiders love that, don't they?
So let's see. They're going to step off half the distance to the goal, and that'll put the ball at the 4-yard line for the Lobos. First down and 10. As the Billies will start to put some new faces out there on defense as well with a 55-20 lead. And Heflin will be taking this snap from his own end zone. Shotgun formation. Heflin, hands off on the right side, going to be stopped at the 1. So a loss on the play of 3-4 yards.
Well, I'm trying to get that number. That was a great defensive play. Was that Simpson, 22?
Yeah, Austin Simpson, I believe, was in on that play. Senior.
Yeah, he's a defensive lineman, and he's not very big, but he uses that quickness.
Yep.
And he's been in the backfield a number of times, almost for safety, as the ball's at the inside the 1-yard line.
Austin Loza sent me a message, said he's headed to the Marines when he graduates.
I can see that.
Deep in his own end zone, Heflin takes a snap, looking to pass, going to throw it up here to the far side, and it'll be incomplete at the 26-yard line.
Now that was Mason Ray in coverage.
And 4 minutes, 4 seconds left to play in the game. 3rd down and 14. Ball resting, nose of the ball resting on the 1-yard line for the Lobos. Heflin trying to rally his troops there, standing deep in the end zone for the shotgun snap. 3rd down and 14.
Here they come.
Good snap, pressure coming, going to throw. It's incomplete, intended for
number 4.
And it'll bring up 4th down and 14 from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and that was an incompletion because Heflin had to get rid of the ball as looked like the Billies were coming in on some sort of blitz. And actually the ball was thrown and receiver had not quite turned around yet.
So the Lobos will punt. The punter standing with his heels on the end line. Not much margin for error there. It's got to be a great snap. Good snap. Very quickly gets the kick away. It's going to hit at the 31 and take a Lobo roll across the 40 and then roll out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And Fredericksburg will take over inside the 50 at the 41 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play here in the ball game.
Yeah, it's we're here in the 4th quarter. I heard somebody ask that. Now, yeah, we're in the 4th quarter.
First down and 10 for the Billies as the offense trots out on the field. Cole Emmel will stay in at quarterback. Looks like Borton in the backfield. 1-man split to the left, 2 to the right.
Yeah, I think Billy's going to call timeout. I think they're going to get, well, I thought they were going to get someone in, but, they didn't have enough. So they did not want the penalty, so they called timeout. They got 2 left, so they're in good shape.
With a timeout, we'll catch up with Joseph Financial Partners. Do you have a head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit with you in front of the chalkboard and walk you through the X's and O's to set up your offense
and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763, online at josephfinancialpartners.com. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the ball game, 55-20. The Billies with the lead. Two men split right, one to the left. Emmel takes the snap, hands off straight up the middle. Be about a 6-yard, 7-yard gain for the Billies.
And that's Mr. Mudd. Nice run, pickup of 7. Well, maybe 6.
Gavin Mudd with a gain of 6 yards on the play. Keeps the clock running. Be second down. Ball at the 35. Under 3:30 to go here in the ball game. You're listening to Billy Football on TexasRadio.net and Billies.live. Glad you could join us for the season opener. Fredericksburg look like they'll get out of here with a win. It'll be a nice drive back home from San Angelo tonight.
Yes.
Back to school tomorrow. Second down and 4. Emmel takes the snap. Handoff over the right side. Not much room there for the running back.
I think Borton that time was hit behind the line of scrimmage.
So we'll lose.
Got to give credit to Monahans. They're still battling.
Yep. Defense still fighting. Fredericksburg able to get some playing time in for some of these younger running backs.
Third down.
2 minutes, 38 seconds to play here from San Angelo. High school football is underway.
It is.
State
and you know
of Texas.
what? This is the first time I felt normal in a long time.
Third down and 6. I agree wholeheartedly.
And some people will say maybe 30 years.
Hand off to Borton. Around the left side. He's going to be out of bounds at the 30. That'll stop the clock with 2:15.
But he did pick up the first down. Nice run there.
First down and 10.
100 years, Randall. That's how long UIL has been around with football. Congratulations. Doing a great job being leaders for all of us in the state of Texas.
Exactly. And for putting together a plan. Not just for this year, but for many, many years.
You know, and I'm going to tell
job.
you this, Randall. They didn't have one plan. They probably had about 8 plans.
Exactly.
You know, I think they prepared themselves for different scenarios.
Borton gets the handoff. He'll gain 2 or 3 yards on the carry. You know, how much have they been able to promote high school football in the state of Texas and building it into the spectacle that it is for the state championships,
right.
Playing in Arlington, and how much viewership they get on that through Fox Sports Southwest. It's really something else.
Well, it takes a lot of work, and the UIL is doing a great job, and all the partnerships that's going along with that. Texas High School Coaches Association, Texas is a great place for high school athletics.
Exactly. Handoff again. This time over the right side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Minute 15 left to play here in the ball game.
Keep that clock running.
Be third down. I call that third down and 7. I think
Yep.
I'll disagree with what the scoreboard is showing down
That's
there.
all right. I agree with you.
Less than a minute to go here from San Angelo. Beautiful night. Pretty hot coming into the ball game, but after the sun went down, things have cooled down considerably.
Third down and 8.
2 men split to the right, 1 to the left. Emmel in the backfield, a little bit of a high snap, hands off, breaking tackles, and getting down close to the 20-yard line. Do not think we got the first down. That'll be 4th down.
Well, if the officials are smart, they won't wind their – not yet. Now they're winding. Okay, good. I think that was it.
Yep.
Want to congratulate those coaches.
Yep, Billies will not have to run another play.
And we'll get out of here with a win 55-20 as the clock winds down under 10 seconds to go. So congratulations to the Battling Billies and the coaching staff for putting things together, getting us here tonight for a successful start to the 2020 season, not just for us, but across the entire state of Texas, as both teams will line up to come across midfield for virtual high fives, I guess what you'd call that. That's been an interesting aspect, not just for us in football, but also tennis and volleyball. But congratulations to the Battling Billies. They get the win tonight by a score of 55-20. We'll take a break and be back with some post-game wrap-up from San Angelo, Texas. Stay with us.
Bee Creek Communications is celebrating 20 years of connecting the Hill Country, 20 years of scaling towers, climbing roofs, installing networks, wireless broadcasting, timely responses, friendly service, technical support, expanding coverage, increasing speeds, keeping promises, providing our community with always-on high-speed internet. Bee Creek Communications, celebrating 20 years of serving you.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
Gaddy's Pizza.
And we're back to San Angelo's ISD Stadium in San Angelo, Texas. Fredericksburg gets the win tonight against the Monahans. Lobos from out in West Texas by a score of 55-20. And we'll kind of recap things here a little bit before we close down and get on the road, Tim. An exciting ball game, lots of offense. Our defense really stepped up, gave up a couple of big plays, and that was really about it.
Yeah, you know, you got to give a lot of credit. You would think first game of the year, also with, you know, all the hectic things that have gone, you know, around the last, you know, 3 or 4 months, that, you know, these teams wouldn't be ready. They were ready. And you know, Fredericksburg really ready. You know, had a few mistakes, very few mistakes that are not really, it's atypical to have such a clean game. You know, they had a few turnovers they got to shore up. Had, you know, penalties. Had one turnover that, you know, just happened. Other than that, defense was awesome. Offense did a great job as well. I mean, it's a good start.
Exactly. You know, a few minor hiccups that you expect. Really would have expected more with the limited action. We had an inter-squad scrimmage. We scrimmaged Uvalde last week. First game of the season, you would expect a little bit more, but a few offsides, penalties, and that's it. The offense clicked very well tonight. The defense gave up 2 big plays, but I guess the story of the night is probably Judd Beard and all-purpose yards well over 100.
Yeah, you know, and it didn't touch the ball, you know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7 times, and had over 150 yards, you know, total offense, and you know, in 7 opportunities, and you got 150 yards. What's that? If I'm doing the math, 20-something yards, about 23 yards a play. So, yeah, I mean, and we know that we're going to get that from him. I think Gavin French was able to run the football. That was a big plus. And Javier Rodriguez, you know, and then you got Cole Emmel making good decisions, you know, in that quarterback position. Thought he did a great job in his first game. You know, so, you know, didn't have to throw the ball a lot tonight. Because, you know, they ran the ball for 377 yards. You know, when you're running it like that, why throw it?
Yeah.
You know, so and like you said, defense, great job. Just gave up 2 big plays. You know, I think defense gave up a total of 220 yards, and really the 90-yarder and the 76-yarder. that's the chunk right there. So it's a great start.
You're right, Tim, and would not have been able to run. You look at all the positives, but you can't neglect to mention how well that offensive line did tonight. Derek Whitworth, Yordi Hernandez, Davis Englert, and Colby Wright to allow those guys to find those holes and get that yardage and to protect Emmel in the backfield.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Moffitt, talked about in the Dave Campbell's magazine was, we feel good with our linemen, with what we got coming back. And, it's kind of like the Cowboys. You got a line like that. I mean, there was not a sack tonight. So if you can protect the quarterback and you can give runners holes to run through, you're going to be successful. So, you're right. That line, and if they can continue to build and get strong, because they're really still pretty young.
Right. We'll be at home next week to face Gerald, another opponent that historically I don't know that we've played them in the years I've been in Fredericksburg, and would have to go pretty far back to see if we did. I don't think we have. They're a smaller school. They're coming up from 3A. They were 3A last year. So I doubt that we might have played them. But they're going to have some talent. They're just outside of Austin area. So they'll it'll be different. Tickets are limited. You have to buy tickets online. We've got to follow all of the COVID rules, but we'll be right here with Billy's Live and Texas Radio. So don't hesitate to tune us in. We said in the promo, we'll bring it right to your house, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's ball game. We got to say shout out and thanks to all the support staff here tonight. In our headsets, we're listening to a lot of stuff going on.
Caleb was able to fix the mic. The camera. That way everybody could see us. So shout out to Caleb, and of course, Paige and his crew. Do a great job. This was an awesome experience. I love it.
Yep, J.D. Rose at TexasRadio.net. And Tim, this is our 10th year on TexasRadio.net, and we did a few years before that. I've certainly enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to another great season and hopefully some playoff action for the Battlin' Billies.
Well, I enjoy being your sidekick. I get to ride the coattails. That's the easy part.
Well, we'll be on next week as the Battlin' Billies will be at home against Gerald, and that will be a Friday night kickoff. I'm guessing 7 o'clock without having the schedule in front of me. And then on the road, or do we have Gonzales to follow that, and then an open date before we get into Wimberley and Bernie?
I think actually we've got Gerald, Gonzales, Wimberley, Bernie, then the open date.
Yeah, and then we'll hit district play. So we will continue to bring you Battlin' Billy football all fall long right here. We're glad you could join us. We're glad that something is normal. Battlin' Billy football.
I got one more shout out. I just got a Stevie Castillo wanted to shout out. So Stevie is former player, former coach. So he's listening and watching. We appreciate it, Steve. And I better my older brother Jeff and his wife Gwenna, they were watching in Grapevine. So hey, we love it, and keep supporting everybody we're going through.
Yep, we appreciate everybody that's watching and listening tonight. You've been listening to Battlin' Billy football and watching. The Billies get the win tonight, 55-20 over the Monahans Lobos. You've been listening on TexasRadio.net and watching on Billies.live. Thank you for joining us. For Tim Kaman, this is Randall King saying good night, safe travels to those of you on the road, and we'll see you next week on Friday night.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battlin' Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $6.99, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride, Iberales.
Howdy, Dow Floyd, ex-Battlin' Billy, class of 1980, Senior Vice President of Texas Hill Country Bank here in Fredericksburg. We're proud of all our local sports programs. We want all teams to have a safe and successful year. Be physically and mentally prepared, be creative, and enjoy the game. That's how we work around here, helping local businesses and individuals accomplish their financial goals. If you need assistance, our team is here for you. Texas Hill Country Bank, where good people make good bankers. Member FDIC and equal housing